best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions.
This is the Faculty of Education, University of Lagos. It is a faculty that is poised to continue training high-level competent teachers and experts in the diverse school subjects for the Nigerian society and the world at large. Ours is a faculty with a new orientation meeting new local and global challenges. The faculty is blessed with a core of dedicated, competent and highly resourceful lecturers committed to take teacher education to the highest level. The evolution of the Faculty of Education, University of Lagos, can be traced back to 1964, 2 years after the university was established. The pioneer dean was Professor Emeritus C.O. Taiwo. After 3 years of his existence, the faculty status changed to that of a college, an outcome of the collegiate structure adopted by the University of Lagos. The initial faculty was also merged with the Federal Advanced Teachers College, FATC, to form the new College of Education. This development conforms with the recommendation of the Advisory Commission of UNESCO, which produced the blueprint for the establishment of the University of Lagos. The past and present deans of the faculty are as follows. Professor M.O.A. Durojaye, 1975-1979. Professor Ms. Lalaj Bown, 1979-1980. The late Professor S.A. Adejumobi was acting dean from 1980 to 1983. Professor A.O. Oshiale from 1983 to 1987. Professor L. Oyedeji from 1987 to 1991. Professor M.S. Olayinka, acting dean 1991 to 1992. Late Professor A.O. Kalejaye, 1992 to 1994. Professor E. Ola Obe, 1994 to 1998. The late Professor T.O. Odunusi, from 1998 to 2000. Professor K.A. Adegoke, 2000 to 2004. Professor Duro Ajayalemi, from 2004 to 2008. The late Professor Temi Busari, from 2008 to January 2010. Professor P.B. Ikulayo was acting dean from February to July 2010, and the current dean, Professor M.A. Bidmas.
Certainly, we have impacted on the society in a variety of ways. I want to tell you specifically that the primary assignment of the faculty is to train teachers. And I can tell you confidently that we have been able to produce to the society highly qualified, competent teachers who can go to the schools and deliver, and who can go to the schools and perform other functions that a trained teacher should perform, like counseling, like administration, and so on and so forth. That is our first responsibility.
If it is in terms of the performance outside the university, we have many of our illustrious alumnus and alumni who are doing well in governments, in the politics, in the business. This is the late Gewa Rufus, the foremost MD for long years in Liver Brothers. So so they are doing well. They are doing well outside. And we have from the dean's office, we have received several letters, testimonies from the employers attesting that our students are doing well. In fact, any student who makes even the minimal 2-2, second class lower, is as good as many of the second class uppers and even first class in some other universities, because we don't compromise standard.
The faculty is structured into 6 departments. The Department of Adult Education, which runs professional and basic literacy programs leading to the award of diploma, first degree, master's and doctorate in specialist areas such as community development and social work, manpower training and development, adult education management, and so on.
Our department is a unique department in the sense that our program is purely or more of an application field. It is an application field, and therefore it covers almost every aspect of life. And that is why you find out that most of our graduates, many of our graduates, you'll find in many areas, even that are not adult education related, that are not even education related. We have our graduates in the universities as professors. We have them, we have in UNESCO, we have all over the world. They are imparting in different areas, in health, in education, in community development, different areas, and more importantly in NGOs, both international and national.
The second department is that of Arts and Social Sciences Education. The department offers a wide range of programs in teacher education and curriculum studies. And these areas of specialization include business education, education Christian religious studies, early childhood education, education economics, education French, education geography, education history, education Igbo, education Islamic studies, education Yoruba. The total staff strength is 32 who teach various courses at the undergraduate, master's and doctorate levels.
The department has been in the forefront of capacity building for teachers who handle our children at the various levels, particularly secondary school. And recently we have added, because of the universal basic education, we have added the foundation level, which is the nursery and the primary section. So we produce competent, qualified teachers to handle, and that has been one of the greatest achievements, in that we are meeting the challenges, the yearnings of the nation. We are producing professional teachers at both undergraduate and at both graduate and postgraduate levels, and the course offering covers all the levels as to make the product relevant to the yearnings of the society. We also have our products working in banks, working in the farm, in the industries, in the oil companies.
The third department is the Department of Educational Administration. Apart from running undergraduate, master's and doctorate degrees in educational administration, this department also runs a postgraduate diploma program in educational administration.
Our department is the most preferred in this faculty in terms of the number of candidates that seek admission into the various departments in the faculty over the years. And we have statistics for that. This year, for this session alone, we had 626 candidates that applied into the department for postgraduate diploma in educational administration and planning and the master's degree programs. We have the sandwich program, the part-time program, and the full-time program. Our graduates are occupying important positions in the academia, in educational agencies, as lecturers and administrators, respectively.
And for members of staff, we participate in seminars, workshops, organized by private organizations and public agencies to present papers, to share our experiences with the members of the public and stakeholders, especially in education. Recently, 3 members of staff of the department served on a panel of assessors that participates in the accreditation exercise conducted by the National Accreditation Board, Accra, Ghana. We visited 2 universities, the University of Education, Winneba, and that is the main campus, and the Kumasi campus too. Then we were also in University of Cape Coast, Ghana.
The 4th department is the Department of Educational Foundations. This department runs an undergraduate program in guidance and counseling and a number of specialized programs at the postgraduate level, including test and measurement, sociology of education, philosophy of education, educational psychology, and comparative education.
In this department, God has been so good to us. We've had so many PhD students graduating from this department. And one of them, last January, happened to be the wife of the Deputy Governor of Delta State, Dr. Mrs. Tuwere Tuama. And this coming convocation, by the grace of God, we intend to have minimum of 9 graduating doctoral students. In the department, we have 2 counseling rooms. We have 6 professional counselors and counselor educators. And we counsel students, we counsel other colleagues. People come from outside to request for counseling. Here, by God's grace, we admitted about 268 master's students for this current session, because we are highly sought after. People, so many candidates applied to come to this department. So many of our courses in this department happen to be called courses compulsory for all the students in the Faculty of Education. There was a time we were trying to even trim down the number, because we have so many courses from these departments that are compulsory for all the students in the Faculty of Education. And in the Faculty of Education, we have, for each level, we have over 1,000 students. And we have our lecturers doing team teaching for these students. By team teaching, I mean having 3 lecturers teaching such a faculty course and having classes concurrently. That is, why one is in one class, the other is in another class, the other is in the 3rd class, and they are teaching the same thing. And we have seen the impact on the students.
The next department is that of Human Kinetics and Health Education. As the name indicates, this department offers 2 undergraduate programs in physical education and health education respectively. The department also runs postgraduate programs in sport psychology, sport administration and management, health education, exercise physiology. The department also has a diploma in HKHE program. As of now, the department is 17 lecturer, and it is headed by Dr. Mrs. G.O. Otimwa.
God has really helped us, and we have achieved a lot in this department. And our core areas, which has to do with research, okay, teaching, and community services. Talking about our achievements in the academics, okay, we've been able to write books, we've been able to produce about 6 different